Welcome to Valais, amongst the Swiss Alps near France and Italy. The area is an all-season tourist destination and represents an ideal setting for the final round of the 2016 TER European Rally, the newest concept of a rally series in Europe. After the third event of the 2016 TER, Simone Tempestini, winner of the first round in Romania, is the championship leader, in front of the winner of Skoda Rally Lietzen, Hermann Neubauer. The Portuguese José Pedro Fontes is third, in front of Alexandre Camacho and Austrian Gerwald Grössing, who completes the top 5 of TER standings after 3 events. The 57th Rallye Internationale du Valais comprises 2 days of competition on tarmac with some gravel parts. 14 special stages from 6 to 33 kilometers will be the final scene for the stars of the 2016 TER. Registrations for the TER Championship have set a new benchmark. The final numbers of drivers entered is 164 from 15 countries. In the Place de la Panta in Sion, a great number of fans attend Thursday evening's ceremonial start. The drivers get ready to jump into action. Sébastien Caron has made it 5 wins out of as many starts in 2016. And secured the Swiss title before the final round.
I'm happy to be here. This is a nice car and nice rally.
The 8-time Belgian rally champion, Peter Tschirn, will join us in Valais with a Ford Fiesta R5.
Well, it's a new car. I've driven now 2 rallies with the car, and so I like the stages, and let's hope that we get a good finish. So I hope top 5 should be possible.
The Czech driver Jan Černý will try to fight for victory with his Skoda Fabia R5.
Well, I'm really happy to be here because the stages are incredible. I've been here a few years ago, but the stages are changed, and hopefully all will be okay. You know, it's difficult to find the right tire choose because of weather, because of tarmac. It's something different than I done before, so I'm really looking forward for it.
Citroën en 2012. Voilà pour quelques repères. Merci de votre présence. Voilà. Alors,
the 8-time winner in Valais, Olivier Bouri, will try to keep his victory with the new Hyundai R5. There's a big interest for the young Italian driver Fabio Andolfi, who won the WRC3 in the 2016 Rally Italia Sardinia and Rally Catalunya, and drove the HMI Hyundai new generation i20 R5 in his competitive debut in the Tour de Corse.
This race will be very difficult and this stage very beautiful. And I am very happy, thanks Pirelli and Team Italia and KMI for this opportunity for me. And this car is very good. Congratulations Hyundai, excellent work.
A cold though sunny morning welcomes the crews at the start of Leg 1, comprising 9 special stages. Sébastien Caron with a Ford Fiesta is fastest in the opening stage, although Fabio Andolfi is only 0.5 seconds behind, despite being for only the 2nd time at the wheel of the Hyundai new generation i20 R5 Hyundai Italian Rally team. Jan Czerny's Skoda Fabia R5 is third overall, to make it 3 different manufacturers on the provisional podium. The driver from the Czech Republic sets the fastest time on the second test, at a breathtaking average of 122 kilometers per hour, snatching second place from Andolfi, who he now leads by 1 second. Young Jeremy Turtley, at his first event with a Skoda Fabia R5, is fourth and 2.7 seconds ahead of Olivier Boury, after being tied with him in the opening stage. In stage 3, Andolfi and Czerny once again trade places behind Caron, who is fastest on SS3 and 4 and increases his lead. Behind 4th place Turtley, Perud and Gonon are faster than Boury and move into 5th and 6th respectively. In the fight for second place, Andolfi slowly edges away from Czerny. Caron leads the rally, but must continue to push to increase his advantage. Czerny sets the best time in the Caserne stage to end the morning loop in 3rd place, only 0.6 seconds behind Andolfi. After 5 special stages, Sébastien Caron leads in front of Andolfi and Czerny. Jeremy Turtley is 4th, and in a close fight with Florian Gonon, who is only 0.5 seconds behind, despite having a Peugeot 207 S2000 against Turtley's Skoda Fabia. 6th place for Pascal Perud's Fiesta R5, followed by 8-time Valais winner Olivier Boury's Hyundai New Generation i20 R5. Peter Tsian keeps his Fiesta R5 in 8th, despite suffering a bad flu, while the Citroën DS3 R5s of Federico Della Casa and Mike Coppins close the top 10. The Porsche 997 of Marc Valicioni is 12th overall and leads amongst the 2-wheel drive cars. Sébastien Caron leads the rally after 5 stages. The afternoon programme consists of a repeat of the first 4 morning stages. With the victory in the 6th special stage, Fabio Andolfi makes history by giving the Hyundai New Generation i20 R5 its first stage win in an international event. He takes some margin on Jan Czerny to take the gap to 3.9 seconds in the fight for second place.
pravá 1,80 levá 3 minus, už ji tam máš dole. 180.
Caron is second fastest, only 1.6 seconds adrift of Andolfi. But Czerny is not ready to give up and is joint fastest with Andolfi in stage 7, with Turtley in third.
Levá 3.
Caron is fourth, 3.2 seconds behind, and continues to lead by 12.8 seconds on Andolfi and 16.7 on Czerny. Turtley is fourth with a 12.2 second advantage on Gonon.
200 gauche 6 pour attention.
In the repeat of stage 3, Fabio Andolfi is quickly getting the hang of the Hyundai new generation i20 R5. He continues to attack and wins this stage, and the following one closing in on Caron, who now leads him by 11 seconds. Czerny continues in third, driving his Skoda in a beautiful way, and is now 31.7 seconds adrift of the leader.
40 levá, 4 minus další. 50.
In fourth place, only 0.4 seconds behind Czerny, Turtley is impressive for his first time in an R5 car.
Sur long gauche 6, fini frein, ferme 3 plus reste pas corde au rail. Ferme 3 plus reste pas corde. Sur droite 3 long vide, pas corde reste, pardon.
The fight continues between Pascal Perud and Florian Gonon, who trade places twice in the last 2 tests of the day, with Gonon's 207 S2000 having the upper hand to close the leg in 5th overall. Swiss Olivier Bouri is learning about the new Hyundai. He's followed closely by Peter Tiern's Ford. The top 10 is completed by the Citroens of Federico Della Casa and Mike Coppins. The two-wheel drive classification is led by the Porsche 997 of Mark Valicioni, also 11th overall. In Sion, some TER drivers of different nationalities were invited to compete in TER Best Chef Raclette contest, where instead of the Swiss roads, they used their skill to tackle the preparation of a typical local dish, voted by a jury of excellence, including, amongst others, the Tour European Rally promoters and members of the Rallye Internationale du Valais organization. Sébastien Caron leads Rallye Internationale du Valais after leg 1. For the second leg of the 57th Rallye Internationale du Valais, a sunny day awaits the protagonists on the 5 stages in the western part of the region. 85 kilometers of stages in which to battle for the final victory.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, vai, destra 5 lunga, interrompino sinistro.
After a fantastic second loop in day 1, Fabio Andolfi is fastest in the first test of leg 2 and moves to within reach of Caron, who spins and is now only 2.9 seconds ahead. Second fastest time in stage 10 for Jeremy Turtley. The Swiss driver demotes Jan Czerny's Skoda from the provisional podium.
50, levá 3, 100, klame, pravá 9.
The great race of Fabio Andolfi comes to an end in the following stage. The young Italian driver is forced to retire when a technical problem causes his car to go slightly off-road. The ACI Team Italia driver, with the Pirelli-shod Hyundai New Generation i20 R5 by HMI, blocks the road, forcing the organisers to interrupt the stage. Sébastien Caron finds himself now with a reassuring lead to manage, with 3 stages to go before the finish. In stage 12, Jan Czerny is fastest and moves into second, 7.4 seconds ahead of Turtley's Skoda R5. Just short of the podium, Florian Gonard with a Peugeot 207 S2000 continues his battle with the Ford Fiesta R5 of Pascal Perroux. The two are now divided by less than 2 seconds. After a difficult start, Peter Tziern is second fastest in stage 12 behind Czerny. The multiple Belgian champion moves ahead of the Hyundai New Generation i20 R5 of Burri in 6th overall. The Porsche 997 of Marc Valicioni climbs into the top 10 and retains the lead in the two-wheel drive class. Sébastien Caron has a comfortable lead, but anything can still happen. The last 2 stages of the 57th Rallye Internationale du Valais may still bring some surprises. 2 tricky stages to go. To bag a maiden victory in the 57th Rallye Internationale du Valais, Sébastien Caron must manage his advantage, now up to 30.6 seconds on Czerny, who in turn must look out for Turtley, only 6.3 behind in the fight for the second step of the podium. Stage 13 is the TER Power Stage. Champex Lac 2, with its 14.98 kilometers, reward the fastest crews as per the TER regulations. 3 bonus points in the TER overall standings to the first, 2 to the second, and 1 point to the third. The Skoda Fabia of Jeremy Turtley is fastest, and earns him the TER Power Stage Award, together with 3 Power Stage points.
Sur gauche 4 moins, bref, pour épingle gauche 1 plus pas corde.
Sébastien Caron's Ford Fiesta set second best time, managing the lead to the finish.
Dole 150, pravá 2 až zádu.
The Skoda Fabia, driven by Jan Czerny, takes the last bonus point for grabs, holds on to second overall, and still has 6.3 seconds in hand over third place Turtley. Who will make the most of the last difficult stage between the two? After a race where he had to learn the Hyundai new generation i20 R5, Olivier Bourri is forced to retire in the final stage. Matthias Rossetti therefore inherits 10th place within sight of the finish. In 9th overall, Marc Valicioni wins the two-wheel drive class with his Porsche 997. It's the second time a Porsche wins the two-wheel drive in the 2016 Tour European Rally, after Romain Dumas in Madeira. After a wonderful race with a less powerful car than his rivals, 2009 Swiss champion Florian Gonon suffers a puncture in the last stage, losing over 4 seconds from the fastest drivers and dropping from 4th to 8th overall. The two Citroën DS3 R5s complete a tough event, and Federico Della Casa and Mike Coppins finish respectively 6th and 7th. Peter Sian manages to finish an event made difficult by poor health conditions, in 5th overall with his Fiesta R5, just behind the sister car of Pascal Perud, who gave a good performance throughout the weekend.
Suivi l'eau droite 4 plus ancienne, sur gauche 4 plus bref, gauche 4 plus bref.
The last stage of Rallye Internationale du Valais, and Jérémy Turtley gives it his all. He is second fastest behind Caron, although this is not enough to better Czerny. The Czech driver and his Skoda Fabia R5 retain second place by 1.2 seconds. After a record-breaking season, and after leading from the start, Sébastien Caron and Lucien Revaz with the Fiesta R5 win the 57th Rallye Internationale du Valais, the final round of the 2016 Tour European Rally. It's a great rally. We are really delighted to have won this Rallye du Valais. In recent years we've had some mechanical issues. We were never far away, but it was always hard to be close to the finish and hit trouble. This year, everything worked out. It was a super rally. We went into the lead from the first day, and we are in the lead at the finish. It's a childhood dream come true. Simone Tempestini is the winner of the 2016 Tour European Rally, in front of Hermann Neubauer and José Pedro Fontes. But what happened in the TER Best Chef Raclette contest? Who was the winner?
Best chef raclette, Fabio Andolfi.
The opening season of the Tour European Rally is over. Thank you for being with us and see you next year.